Canelo Alvarez and his team is at it again with the soft moves. I just don't understand what Canelo Alvarez's team is doing. I don't understand why they're making all the wrong decisions late in his career. David Benavidez has made it very clear and obvious that he wants to fight Canelo Alvarez. There is $50 million in purse money involved for Canelo to fight David Benavidez. And I am hearing that Canelo would receive 40 million of it and David would only receive about 10. So the fact that Canelo Alvarez is getting offered that much money to fight him and his team is yet to respond to Samson Lukowicz to say that they want to fight this fight tells me a lot that I need to know about Canelo Alvarez. For those of you who don't know, Canelo Alvarez fought about a month ago against John Ryder. He knocked John Ryder down in the third round, and he broke John Ryder's nose. But in the mid and late rounds of that fight, John Ryder started to gain some confidence. Canelo started to look tired and old, and it ended up going to decision. I've been telling people for a while now that Canelo Alvarez isn't over the hill, but the best days are absolutely behind him. Now, not only would Benavidez versus Canelo would be a better style for Canelo. I think Canelo would actually have a much better chance to beat David Benavidez than he would in a rematch against Dimitri Bivol. But from a business standpoint, I also think that Dimitri Bivol and Canelo Alvarez would not do nearly as good of numbers as David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez for obvious reasons. But one of the obvious reasons that I'm going to state is David Benavidez is a Mexican fighter. Canelo Alvarez is a Mexican fighter. This would be the battle of two Mexican fighters. Mexican fans want to see two elite Mexican fighters go at it, like Eric Morales versus Marco Antonio Barrera, like Juan Manuel Marquez versus Eric Morales. I mean, you can date back to all the classic fights. This is what the fans want to see. But Canelo wants to keep all his Mexican fan base. He's scared that if he fights David Benavidez and he loses, that all the Mexican fans are going to go with David Benavidez, and Canelo Alvarez's fans will slowly, surely leave him, and he will slowly, surely be on the end of his career. So he would much rather move up to 175 to fight Dimitri Bivol for his light heavyweight title. My thing is, you're not going to beat Dimitri Bivol, but you're going to have a lot of casuals fooled if you move up to 175 to fight Dimitri Bivol, because you're going to have people thinking, well, this guy took a huge risk. He moved up in weight to fight a guy like Dimitri Bivol. It's not a real risk because he has all of his belts at 168. So if he moves up to 175 to fight Dimitri Bivol for his title, then he still would be undisputed at 168, which therefore means it's not a real risk. It's a facade. I'm tired of Canelo Alvarez and his team cherry-picking his way around. I had so much respect for him fighting Mayweather 12, 13 years ago when they fought. But since then, he has slowly but surely been handpicking his opponents. He doesn't like fighting black fighters who duck and move like Floyd Mayweather or a Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade or even a Jamal Charlo. He doesn't want to fight him. But he has no issues fighting a tough, maybe the best light heavyweight in the world, white guy in Dimitri Bivol. He has no problem fighting white guys, but he has huge problem fighting black fighters. I'm really starting to lose respect for Canelo Alvarez.
Fighter. Baby. You want baby. I know that. That's a kid, man. That's a kid.